guys, it's Mod the Bod. Now, a lot of you may have this problem, but sometimes when you're working on whatever you're trying to work on, right, especially for artists, which is, I'm going to say this for the 100th time, what this channel is really about is for the artist, for the web animator. So if you're in web animation, you're trying to, and you're usually going to have this problem. You're usually either going to be too stressed or you're going to be too relaxed. So whenever you're trying to do something, you usually want to balance out between being too relaxed or being too stressed. So what you gotta do to balance yourself out is that you have to work your brain in different ways. Shit, I can't see without my glasses. You have to work your brain in different ways, because your brain is divided into two parts. It's divided into the left part right here, and the right part right here, and each one does different things. So the way I do it, the way I balance myself out is that, for example, like my craft involves drawing, right? I have to draw all day, and plus, whenever I get too tired from drawing and I want to relax, I look at Let's Plays videos, specifically Pokemon RPG, because I find RPG to be the most relaxing type of Let's Plays videos. And while I'm watching the Let's Plays, I'm putting on an audio program while I listen to it, because Let's Plays, the commentary usually is not that educational, and it's usually not as good for you as an audio program, because they're usually trying to crack jokes, and they're just kind of shitting around, So that's what I do for relaxation, for to enhance focus. What I do is I read stuff to enhance my focus. So what I read is I write down like brief, I paraphrase what I hear from the audiobooks, and I write that shit down. So then whenever I feel I need more focus, then I read the audio programs. So if you want to relax, look at some Let's Plays, and in my opinion, and I think this may actually be true, that I think RPG is, in general, one of the more relaxing Let's Plays videos to watch. And then for the other side, if you want to enhance focus, read non-fiction stuff. If you're reading fiction stuff, you'll still enhance focus to some degree, but not as much as non-fiction stuff. So make sure you do that. And that's it. And this is specifically why I listen to Brain Entrainment, because it specifically targets both sides of the hemisphere, depending on what you listen to, and if you're listening to it with your right ear or your left ear. It specifically targets and makes your brain work in different ways, because this is also what accounts for personality differences, is how you work your brain in different ways. Different things work your brain, and part of it's genetics, but you can actually alter how your brain actually thinks and perceives reality based on what you do and what sounds you listen to. So that's it. Make sure you balance both sides of your brain, and this is, I thought of a great stuff to conclude these videos with. This is a great quote. I actually got this from that show, what's it called, Kuroko no Basket, from this guy called Kiyoshi Teppei or something. And this is what he said: let's reach the mountaintop, but let's enjoy the view while we're getting there. Yeah! I don't know, I'm getting hyped up, but I love that quote. Alright guys, see you next time.